Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be walking you through your torque. On your very front compartment, you're going to have a 12-volt battery. On the left side, as well as your generator here on the right, you got your leveling panel. Up and down to turn it on. You got to push them at the same time. As the green light appears, up and down is just going to control these front legs here. Auto level, of course, that's going to level out your unit. Hitch height, that's going to bring all your rear jacks up and bring the front to the exact location it was before you hit auto level. Retract all, that's going to bring all your jacks up. The toggle switch here is going to control your front cap lights. Now coming on the driver's side, you're going to have two 30-pound LP tanks on this unit. One's going to be on the driver's side, one's going to be on the passenger side. They are both full. Regulator's going to be on the passenger side. And this pass through here, you're going to have the digital side of the leveling system. If you need the manual or retract. Inlet for water here. City fixtures if you want to use the water pressure off the hose. Dry camping if you want to use the water off the tank of the actual unit. To fill that tank, you got to go to tank fill. And pointed to the bottom, you're going to have winterization. Outdoor shower, hot and cold. Right below it, it's going to be a black tank flush. Now make sure your valves are open and you're connected to the ground before you put water to this black tank flush, especially if your black tank is full. All you're doing is adding more water and you have a big mess inside. Here's your furnace exhaust. Be careful, it gets extremely hot. You have 4 inlets for cable, 1 inlet for satellite. Let's go ahead and go to the rear axles here on the driver's side. Right past the rear axles, you're going to have the rear bathroom poles here, as well as the black tank flush for the rear bathroom. Connection for the rear bathroom. Auxiliary nozzle on switch is going to be here. The auxiliary nozzle in there. This inlet for fuel is going to control the fuel for your generator as well as the auxiliary. Right now this whole unit is running on a 12-volt feed. You'll plug in your 50-amp feed here. You got this drop down ramp to load ATVs, dirt bikes, motorcycles up into. Now coming to the passenger side, you got a rear door that's going to access right into the garage. And above these axles here, you're going to have outdoor entertainment center. It's got a sink, hot and cold, fridge, as well as the outdoor stove. This fridge is not going to work unless you hook to 50 amps. You have outdoor JBL system that's controlled from inside. This is your main door. Right behind your main door, you're going to have your water heater as well as your water heater bypass and this pass-through. Battery disconnect off to the right. Your other 30-pound LP tank is going to be inside this little compartment door. Right in front of it, you're going to have the regulators. There's going to be a black knob on top. Point it to the front to use this tank. Point it to the rear to use the driver's side tank. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit. Inside your unit, into the cabinet right to the right is going to be your control panel. You're going to have any switch not labeled in your unit. It's going to be lights. Right below it, you're going to have a slide-out controls. One's going to control the bedroom. Now, when you're moving the bedroom, make sure the bedroom door is open and the bathroom door is closed. Here's a retract for awning as well as the light. Now here you're going to push the buttons to turn, to push and hold to see your levels. You're going to have water pump, water heater, gas and electric sides. Generator start, you can start from in here. Wind guard. JBL system, you got 3 zones, A, B, and C. You're going to have 2 on, 1 off. It doesn't matter. You're going to have all on. Now you're going to have thermostats that look like this throughout your unit. You're going to touch it to acknowledge it or to turn it on, and then you got to push mode to change what you want it to. Adjust your temp up and down. We're going to start from your master bedroom, work our way back. Master bedroom, you're going to have 4 manual lights on this back wall here. These are going to be push button lights. He's going to have a button in the dead center, as well as charging ports on each side of the bed, or each side of this little cubby. Up on the wall bed, you'll notice the LED as well as underneath the bed. Those are controlled by the switch next to your head, as well as the angle switch closest to the wall. Now, if your bed's not at the upright angle, it has a safety feature will not allow you to operate this slide. So if this slide is not working, come and make sure this bed is in the upright position. It's just a safety feature. Thermostat for in the bedroom. Main light switch. Bathroom's pretty self-explanatory. You got a GFI breaker to the left. Light switch over to the toilet. Inside your living area, to turn on the lights on the actual slide, you're gonna have the light switch here. You got charging ports on the couches here, right in the back. USB charging ports and cup holders. LED lights underneath the actual countertop. It's gonna be a switch right over here, right underneath. You'll hit that to turn them off. Keys are around your sink. You got manual push button lights underneath your cabinets here, as well above lights. Those are controlled from over in the panel over here. Now we're gonna go inside the garage. You got individual manual lights above. As soon as you walk in the bathroom, this bathroom has its own level, so you'll have to check its own level here, as well as the light switch. On the back wall here, you are prepped and ready for a washer and dryer. Your TV would mount there if you decide to have one in the bunk room. Now above your head, you're gonna have switches that are not labeled, so those are lights. You're gonna have bed lift control. That's gonna control this contraction here. Bed lift control, you gotta to bring down the top bed, you gotta have the couch in the upright position at its stand. Now you're gonna have 4 pins, one at each corner, and they're all gonna look like this pin here. You gotta pull it from each corner and then use that couch to lower down the bed. Now during transport, make sure these are both all the way up. Power cords on your back ramp here. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore.